Welcome back to Cooking with Mark and Oreo. Today we're going to teach you how to make chicken parm. Oreo's my lovely assistant. He's here every week with me. He's my ride or die with cooking in the kitchen because he loves chicken too, so he'll get a piece later. So first you want thinly cut chicken breast, or you can cut it yourself, which I did here, but it's easy if you buy thinly sliced already, or if you have a mallet and pound it down. Then we have flour. We have eggs. I've used 4 eggs beaten, and then I have breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs, Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. So first things first, I have a pan on the stove with about 1/2 inch of canola oil. So I'm going to put that on medium to low heat and let that heat up. And then I have my oven preheated for 350, so I can get the chicken fried first. So the first thing I'm going to do is season the chicken. Oreo's already getting excited over there. I want a generous amount of salt, some garlic, and some pepper. And then I'm going to flip the chicken. And they are small pieces of chicken, but that's how I like it. You can do the same thing to the other side. Gonna season it with salt. Too much seasoning because the breadcrumbs are also seasoned with Italian seasonings. Alright, so we're gonna get some of our chicken ready to fry. First, you're gonna take a piece of chicken. I'm gonna dip it in the flour. Make sure it's all covered. Corey's getting super excited. Then you're gonna shake off any excess flour. Then you're gonna dip it in the egg wash. And then dip it in the flour. The breadcrumbs. We already did the flour. And you wanna make sure everything's covered. And voila. And then you're gonna do that with every piece of chicken. So you don't have to watch me do all of it, but you kind of get the gist of it. Flour, egg, and then breadcrumbs. All right, we're back. I have all my chicken breaded. Again, I dipped the chicken in the flour, then the egg, and then the breadcrumbs. And now I'm gonna fry them up. Hey, relax, Ori, you're gonna get some. I learned a trick the other day to find out if your oil's heated enough. Sprinkle some water in the pan. If it starts sizzling, that means you're good to go. I love the sound of that thing. So now we're gonna do it in batches because obviously I can't fit all this chicken in the pan. Oreo will probably eat half of it anyway, so let me do it in batches. So you wanna cook it till it's fully cooked, probably about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Been about 4 minutes. I'm gonna flip it over, get a nice golden brown. I'm gonna do it for 4 minutes on the other side, and then I'll do the next batch of chicken. Alright, the next 4 minutes is up. I'm gonna take it out of the pan, but I'm going to shake off some of the oil, and I'm going to put on a lined paper towel to soak up some of the grease before we put it in the oven. Alright, so the 2 batches of chicken are done, nice and crispy. The first batch is a little more crispy than the second one, but it's good to go. And I have some chicken frying in the pan for Oreo. His is not going to get sauce and cheese, so he's super excited. And I'm using jar sauce. One of my later videos, I'll show you how to make homemade sauce. It's a long process because homemade sauce, you want it to cook for hours and hours. It's a weekday. I'm not gonna take that long to make sauce. So I'm using Bertolli Tomato Basil, one of my favorites. I'm gonna put a little bit at the bottom of the pan, just so the chicken doesn't stick. Then I'm gonna layer the chicken pieces. And I'm gonna pour some sauce on top of the chicken. I'm gonna put some sauce on each piece of chicken before I top it with some cheese. And I have sliced mozzarella, and I'm gonna cut them in half so they fit on the chicken. So you can just rip it in half. Doesn't matter what it looks like, because it's all gonna melt and be beautiful and taste amazing. Our chicken's topped with sauce and cheese. It's ready to go in the oven. You're gonna cook it at 350 for about a half hour and about 25 to 30 minutes until the cheese is melted and nice and browned. And I'll wire, this is cooking in the oven. I'm gonna boil some water on the stove and I'm gonna make some pasta, but I actually have chickpea pasta, which is lower in carbs, so make it a healthier version of pasta to go with our chicken parm. So I'll see you in about a half hour and you'll see what it looks like. See you later. It's been a half hour, so I'm going to take the chicken out the oven. And voila, look how beautiful that looks. I'm going to let that cool a little bit, wait for the pasta to finish, and I'll plate it, and we'll taste how it tastes. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, the chicken's done now. I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna wait for the pasta to finish. Then I'll plate it and we'll check out to see how it tastes. I'll see you in a little bit. Right, Oreo? Welcome back. And here's our finished product. We have homemade chicken parm with chickpea pasta and some edamame beans. I'm gonna take a bite of this while Oreo watches. He already got some chicken, so don't feel bad for him. I'm chewing on camera. That is absolutely amazing. This is one of the easiest recipes. Comes out amazing. I always make sure I make enough so there's leftovers for tomorrow night. Oreo enjoyed the chicken as well. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, tell all your friends all about us. Me and Oreo would appreciate it. Until next time, see you later.